Sam, your assessment of today's performance?
First half was excellent. We had a mad 10 minutes where we conceded some really poor goals. Bread and butter for us, if you like. And then we continued to dominate. We had a penalty, we had good chances. But it was a good test, you know. We're getting fitter slowly but surely. The manager's obviously hoping to bring in fresh faces as well. But even though it's a friendly, that hurt there, you know. But we'll be ready for next week for sure.
How important is it, the process? You mentioned there the first half, the performance you guys put on.
Yeah, fantastic performance, did really well. And it's just about building relationships up again. It's obviously our toughest test in pre-season so far. But yeah, it was just a mad 10 minutes really, which can happen in football. And yeah, it will actually set us in good stead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I suppose coming to an environment like this, a big stadium, there's going to be those coming up in the season this year. Having experienced something like that now in pre-season, you got a chance to rectify it before the league action starts.
Definitely, believe it or not, you'd probably rather that than win 3-0 and think everything's great. Like I said, the goals we conceded weren't us at all. If it's good play, sometimes you can pat the player on the back and say it's a bit of quality, but it wasn't good play, which opens up today, which is a disappointing thing. But it worked on the training ground and we'll be ready for the start of the season.
And I suppose trying to harness that momentum from last season, taking it in, because last season, pre-season, perhaps didn't go the best, but it turned out to be a fantastic season.
Yeah, listen, pre-season's about getting fitness, getting minutes, going into games fatigued. That's what it's all about. So come the start of the season, you're ready. And I think another positive for the fans today, absolutely unbelievable, to come up to Scotland and support us like they did. And we know they're behind the team, behind the manager, and I'm sure we're going to have a successful campaign.
How much of a learning curve can that be as well for the season coming?
Brilliant learning curve. I thought we was a better team today, believe it or not. We just had a mad 10 minutes where after we conceded, we was eager to get back into the game there really. You got to tighten up, you got to start again, slow it down. But listen, Sam's a good set for sure.
And the new players who have come into the squad so far this season have looked as though they've settled in well.
Yeah, it's that settling in period, isn't it, for any new player at the club. We've brought in some exciting players and week by week they're just going to get stronger.
And in terms of the attacking players, well, James Vaughan started and he led the line very well before Wilbrook then obviously came.
Yeah, definitely. We've got two excellent strikers at the club competing for a place. I'm sure there'll be times where they'll play together and that's what you want in competition for places.
And you mentioned next week against Sheffield Wednesday, and you mentioned the fans before as well. Everybody in unison going in to attack the first game of the season.
Definitely, yeah. You see them at the end, you know, the way they're clapping us and the way they're cheering us, which, you know, your team's lost 3-0 to support us like that. I think I'll always remember as well in the relegation season when I come back on loan. Obviously, it was a miserable time, but the fans were right behind us, and that's going to set us in good stead. And I'm sure it's going to be very different to 2 seasons ago.